had an old coach back in high school call it organized chaos, meaning being able to play fast but under control.
And here's Clark, who lays it in on the other end.
And be her balance so well around the basket.
Here's Caitlin Clark. Wow, what the answer from her.
Free throws.
Nice backdoor feed by Boston.
Futility from three for the Sparks. 0 for 9. And Caitlin Clark says, "You're going to give me the lane, I'm going to take it."
Caitlin coming off of a screen. Give her just an inch. She just needs to find a way to get a little bit of space.
Here's Clark turning the corner, lays it in.
Can't hit on three. She's got 9, 8, and 5 right now. Clark with the step back deep two. Money.
That takes care of one category.
This isn't just basketball. This is a phenomenon unfolding in real time. From the moment Caitlin Clark steps onto the court, the entire atmosphere changes. There's a tension, an electricity that runs through the arena. Fans lean forward, defenders tighten up, and suddenly every possession feels bigger. Because when she has the ball, the ordinary disappears, and the extraordinary takes over.
By playing together, you will hear all of these favorite players talk about the flow that they're developing. Caitlin gives the only person shooting better from the three by percentage than her teammate, Kayla McBride.
Clark takes it right to Courtney Williams. We can expect to see difference
Points of 9 of 13 shooting.
And 12 assists now for Seattle.
Clark answers, and that is the first.
Wasn't going to be able to see Katie Lou after last night's game, so today, really the first time they're seeing her.
Clark out of the inbound.
Brink lobbing it inside. Hamby denied. It's 22. Caitlin
Will be their third. Caitlin Clark asks for the ball, and that's why.
Organize the offense and wait, but she sees something no one else does. Without hesitation, she pulls up from well beyond the arc. Deep, daring, almost unbelievable range. The shot flies, high and confident, and it drops clean. No rim, no doubt, just pure precision. That's not just scoring, that's dominance. That's a player forcing the entire defense to rethink reality. Her range isn't just long, it's limitless. Step up too far, and she'll drive past you. Stay back, and she'll launch from distances that break defensive schemes. It's a constant dilemma, a puzzle no one seems able to solve.
Washington has.
did not hit a three in the first quarter, the Mystics. Clark way downtown, knocks down a three.
Gustafson, too much. Long rebound to the Fever. Oh, back bin like that. Don't wait. Isolation here for Mitchell. Clark, another one.
McKay going right off the window, no good there. We've seen a couple of bunnies on both sides missed thus far. Clark now over the top. Another nice.
One guard is just a lot stronger than the other because of her experience and maturity.
Nice look from Clark, and Smith lays it home. So you have 2 assists and a bucket.
For Indiana, you're expecting maybe an initial surge. Clark on the drive, gets to the rim and the finish.
Really great read by Kate.
Clark stepping back and hits a three from way outside. It's Caitlin Clark.
Everybody talks about the logo threes.
Yeah, they do.
Nice concept, good execution.
And while defenders scramble, she stays calm, composed, locked in, completely in control. But what makes her truly special goes far beyond scoring. It's the way she sees everything before it happens. The court opens up to her like a map, every movement unfolding in her mind before it ever plays out in real life. Double team her, she welcomes it, because that's when the magic begins. Without even turning her head, she delivers a no-look pass. Sharp, fast, perfectly timed.
Clark trying to shake free Mabry all over her. Here is Clark. Clark separating, taking, and hitting. Caitlin.
Really good interior passing, but Indiana's got to stop letting the ball get into the paint. They've got to keep it out.
Clark, step back, hits a three.
But this is the intensity on defense that has started this run for Atlanta. The help side's got to be there.
How about the finish at the other end for
with plantar fasciitis, but her team is beating Indiana, and that's Exactly what the Fever needed to start the fourth. Clark with the ball in her hands. Another perfect pass to Boston, who waited for Howard to get out of the way.
It is Caitlin Clark able to clear for Indiana.
Caitlin coming off that 20-point performance right here, handling the physicality of Benijah Laney.
Just for that reason, they're too deadly from behind the arc.
An 11-0 run for New York. Clark, she got another. Second three of the quarter for Caitlin Clark.
They have the ability to change the rhythm of the game with their offense and with their defense.
Clark to Boston, who rolls it in.
Here's just 1 of 5. How about Fagbinley running the floor there? And the find there from Clark.
Here's Clark with it. Fagbinley inside against the taller Mercedes Russell and still gets it to go.
It slices through defenders like it was guided by instinct alone. A teammate catches it, finishes easily, and the crowd explodes. It's the kind of play that makes you rewind, watch again, and still wonder how it was possible. That's her genius. Anticipation, creativity, vision. She doesn't just react to the defense, she controls it. She manipulates space, tempo, and timing like an artist, turning every possession into a masterpiece. Then comes the transition game, where speed meets intelligence. On the fast break, everything is happening at once. Defenders chasing, teammates sprinting, the clock ticking. But she never rushes. She glides through it all, reading every angle, every step. One slight hesitation freezes the defender.
Clark has space, is going to let it fly, and she's going to connect!
The magnifying glass and the pressure as Bonner can't hit. Fagbinley the rebound. Here comes Clark. Bouncing to Fagbinley, who lays it.
Clark off the switch, found Smith, who laid it in. That is now.
Clark working on Van Loo. Oh, Clark, pretty step back. Hits a three.
Separation.
In that split second, she makes her move. Not forced, not rushed, but perfectly chosen. A quick burst, a sudden pass, and the ball is exactly where it needs to be. Another assist, another moment of brilliance. It looks effortless, but it's anything but. It's control at the highest level. And then, when the lights are brightest, when the pressure is at its peak, that's when she becomes unstoppable. The game is on the line, seconds ticking away, the crowd is holding its breath, and every eye is locked on her. This is the moment most players fear, but she lives for it. The ball finds her hands, and there's no hesitation, just focus. Pure, unshakable focus. One dribble, a quick step back. Defender still there, but it doesn't matter. She rises, releases, and for a split second, time stands still. The ball arcs through the air, cutting through silence. And then, net. Cold. Clutch. Inevitable. That's not luck. That's not chance. That's greatness under pressure. And it's something she delivers again and again. Because the biggest difference between good players and legends is what they do when everything is on the line. But her impact goes even deeper. It's in her leadership, the way she lifts everyone around her. The way her confidence spreads through the team, turning pressure into belief. She doesn't just carry the moment, she shares it, empowers it, builds it into something bigger than herself. You see it in the hustle, the determination, the refusal to back down. Every loose ball matters, every possession counts. And she plays like she knows that every second on the court is an opportunity to create something unforgettable. And beyond the hardwood, her influence keeps growing. Fans fill arenas just to witness her brilliance. Young players watch, inspired by what they're seeing, realizing the game can be played differently, fearlessly, creatively. She's not just making highlights, she's shaping the future of basketball. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss another insane moment like this. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.